I will ask our first entrepreneur to come and give us his testimonial about his experience creating his company with MyMicroInvest. Can you please put your hands together to welcome my friend Serge Starkman, who is going to talk to you about his experience with Zencar. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I will to introduce myself. I am Serge Starkman, CEO for Zencar, and I will a little bit explain the company. The company model is based of the car sharing. We answer to urban mobility problems to electric car sharing. It's a solution in Brussels. We are the only operator offering this solution in Brussels. And I have a question for you. Do you want to mean Zen? What is it? Explain for me again what is it? Zen is Z-E-N, Z, zero emission noise. The concept is very simple. You book your car online and for the duration that you decide. In fact, you pay what you use it. Currently, we have 48 cars and a partnership with BMW. And of 2015, we will have about 75 cars. We also have our electric charging station network. They have the number for 27 to accommodate 54 cars. We will have 45 stations late 2015. Currently, our community consists of 2,000 members, and we probably will go to 5,000 in 2060. Are on big development for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Serge. Thank you, Serge. Can you please sit down? We are going to take your questions soon. And the second entrepreneur we are going to welcome today is Michael Darchambault from the Green Link. Thank you. A little bit of applause for him too. He needs encouragement. He's a bit shy.
Bonjour à tous. My name is Michael Darchambault. I'm from Brussels. I founded my company 6 years ago in Paris. The Green Link, it's offering solutions for retailers, for carriers who wants to deliver the parcels in the city centers. And our philosophy is to offer green vehicles and a network of city hubs where we will organize the transport of these goods only with ecological vehicles on one side, and on the other side, the objective is to bring efficiency in the network. So the vision is to develop this kind of solutions for all cities in Europe, having the same problems like big traffic jams and high level of congestion in city. And alongside with the growth of e-commerce, we are actually offering like 2 hours deliveries for customers. So we definitely believe that cities must be greener and that the transport of goods are part of the problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. So the big question is, now you understood from my presentation that I know why I'm doing that. I know why my team is doing that. I know why my partners are doing that. And I'm turning to you gentlemen, Michael and Serge. Why did you do a crowdfunding campaign?
I push it?
Sure.
Hello. Yes. For us, it was a good way to measure and to translate also the interest for the person which the capturing model. It's very important. The people is very communicated with the channel.
And you, Michael?
In fact, I started the crowdfunding campaign because I'm a young entrepreneur. I think I'm 34 years old, of course. But I want to be like as well an example for people who want to start their company. And I think that I have in my vision the real willingness to be an entrepreneur, and I started to be an entrepreneur since 15 years with different projects, and this project that I'm working on since 6 years is the more professional one who needs the support of the crowd because we are the actor in the future, and you will be the future users for whom we are developing new service options to deliver the parcels at home. So finally, when you order online with Amazon, you can decide to reject thermic or polluting deliveries. You could send a message to Amazon and say, I will order one of your parcels if the parcels respect the environment on the last mile. So I think that sharing this vision with you is a must for me. And through the crowdfunding campaign, it can give a sense to address these problems all together and get your feedback and new perspective of development.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Serge. What I understand is that the main reason you did your crowdfunding campaign is for the people. It's for the crowdfunders who actually helped you and actually showed you that the project you had made a lot of sense and that it gave them a sense of purpose, that it gave their money a sense of purpose.
Yes, but I think we have to understand that it's quite hard as an entrepreneur to get loan from bank. Mm-hmm. And here it's sometimes more easy to explain a concept to an individual than to a banker, mm-hmm. because we can speak like with normal words and make the message more understandable. So mm-hmm. we can better understand ourselves.
Thank you, Michael. I want to say something about bankers, frankly. I think we shouldn't throw the stone to these guys. Today, they are into this weird world that is called compliance and prudential authorities, and there are many projects that they see that they would love to support. And many of these projects they can't, because it just doesn't fit into the model of a modern bank. And that's the reason why alternative finance was created all around the globe, is because there is a need for entrepreneurs to find new means to grow, and there is a need for the money to stop sleeping and start doing things again. And the bankers cannot do that anymore. And you know what? Most of the bankers that I know, they regret that. They would like to be able to help and to support entrepreneurs like us. But at the end of the day, the environment today does not allow them to do that. And so let's not throw the bank to these guys. Let's not throw the stone to the bankers. But remember that the day that your company will be making a very positive cash flow, they will be the first one willing to help you. So they will be coming into the game later.
So it means that if you are in the jungle, they are not looking at you, but if you're on the top, you will get some help.
Obviously, that's the kind of thing that a banker does. Thank you, Michael, for your analysis. It's very astute. That's exactly that. Second question. What were the main advantages you found into the crowdfunding campaign, and what would you say were the main drawbacks of a crowdfunding campaign? Serge?
For me, it's a very great visibility for investor, also for the Zencar user, and also for the market. It's a very an approach, the confidence with the market is very important.
Thank you. Michael?
For me, the process of starting the crowdfunding campaign starts with bring your ideas on the papers, restart your speech from scratch, and then start to think about which message I need to communicate when I'm selling my project. And I think that all the work we do with the team, with Guillaume and its team, helps the entrepreneur to structure the idea. Then, when we are ready, you go on stage, you pitch, and if your pitch is good, you will get really fast results. In less than a few days, you reach your objective, and it's really motivating you by continue the adventure.
Thank you. So basically, I want to thank you because you answered the first question. It's basically, what did you like about it, right? What would you have liked that you didn't find into the crowdfunding experience? That's basically what we call a disadvantage.
And disadvantage for me, honestly, I don't see. our campaign being a real success. It was over in 48 hours. For me, the disadvantage is too quickly. The visibility for 48 hours is very quickly.
So you enjoyed the experience?
Sorry, and special thanks and MicroInvest is very professional site.
But basically you enjoyed the experience and you would have loved it to be longer and actually to enjoy it more. Thanks. That's cool. Thanks very much. And you, Michael? What would you have liked?
Yes, what I mean, don't like in my position is that I'm like, I need to focus on my project that I've presented during the crowdfunding campaign. And as we explained before, having our idea, starting the journey means that we have a vision, and to reach this vision, we need to start with something. And I really hope that I could have the opportunity to present more projects in the future, but that are linked to my final objective. And I want that this message is clear, is that if I come back in a few months with new projects, people need to understand that this is the same vision that when I started the first crowdfunding.
Yeah, so basically you want to keep on shooting at the goal
yes,
again and
exactly.
again. I understand that. It's a great feeling when it actually hits the net. What would be your advice for young entrepreneurs with a project today who wants to transform it into a reality using crowdfunding, Serge?
For me, it's very important choosing the right time. Also, according to the company, for the new event, socio-economic, cultural also, and more, it's also very important for the concept. After then, also, prepare your campaign showing to way simply and precise. Is very important also. And for me, most important also to achieve the professional also. It's very big.
Thank you. And for you, Michael?
For me, it's being pragmatic and don't lie yourself when you go into crowdfunding. Come with the right projects in which you believe and where you bring all your skills to assess the different level of your projects, about profitability, about significant impacts in social aspects, for example. Because after you need to deliver a promise. People believe in your project, so they trust you, they invest in your company, they invest in you, in fact, and you need to respect what you are selling and be sure that you will deliver what you have promised. This is my better advice, because in the future you never know where in which project you can be, and you still want to be with this crowd who believe in your first company. And maybe one day you will go all together in the island for 5 days, like you did. This is one of the objectives we need to pursue all together. This is the success.
Thank you. It's the most important advice is actually to exactly transform your idea into an execution and making that execution a success. That's what I wish you, Michael, certainly.